Right. Wake up, the lot of you. We're looking at South Korea today. The KOSPI just hit 7,800 points. The suits in Canary Wharf are probably popping cheap champagne, thinking they've discovered the next gold rush. They haven't. They're looking at shadows on a wall. It's an illusion, and a sloppy one at that. Let's look at the actual intelligence, not the bloody PR brochures. 7,822, an all-time high. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? It's bollocks. Look at the underlying data. You've got a massive concentration in a handful of large-cap tech giants holding up the entire sodding ceiling, while the rest of the floor is quietly rotting away. They had to activate a buy sidecar this morning. You know what a sidecar is? It's not market enthusiasm, it's algorithmic panic. The machines are tripping over each other in the dark.
Now, look at this. This is the shiny object they want you staring at. Semiconductor exports up nearly 150% year on year. $8.5 billion in 10 days. The city boys will tell you this is organic AI infrastructure growth. Please, it's an arms race. A quiet, vicious little war for compute power. Who exactly is buying all these chips at these premiums? Don't ask the analysts. They just look at the spreadsheets. They don't want to know who's actually hoarding the silicon. But it's driving the entire index. Here's where the dead drops don't match the official signals. The index is flying high, hitting records. But the foreigners, the supposedly smart money, are slipping out the back door. 3 straight days of dumping electronics. This is classic misdirection, straight out of the Moscow playbook. Keep the retail muppets mesmerized by the rising index, while the big boys quietly pack their bags and wipe their fingerprints off the door handles. It's a mismatch, a trap.
Meanwhile, out in the real world, things are getting ugly. The yuan is bleeding out, 1,474 to the dollar. WTI crude is kissing 98 quid a barrel because someone in the Middle East is always angry. And the Yanks have jacked up their 10-year yields to 4.4%. The investment bankers in London will tell you this macro pressure is priced in. They're lying to you. When energy and the dollar spike like this, someone is funding a conflict, and it's squeezing the oxygen out of emerging markets.
Oh, look. 5 major investment banks, Goldman, Bank of America, the usual suspects, are suddenly issuing warnings about semiconductor valuations. These are the same bastards who inflated the bubble in the first place. Suddenly they've found a conscience? Don't make me laugh. They're just covering their arses before the rug gets pulled. A 65% surge in 6 weeks? And retail investors are buying call options at historically idiotic levels. They are literally handing their money to the house.
So, what's the play? We ran the numbers. No crystal balls, just cold, miserable probability. Base case, 55% chance it bleeds out slowly by the close. A drop of about 1% as the FX pressure chokes the room. Bear case, 30% chance the floor gives way entirely by 11 a.m. if the Yanks sneeze and panic selling sets in. Bull case, 15%. A minor bounce if the Chinese fake their economic data well enough. I don't bet on miracles, and neither should you.
If you're thick enough to put your money into this circus, here is your survival guide. Overweight the heavy metal. Cars, Hyundai, tangible assets that actually physically exist. Underweight the mid-cap tech rubbish. Rising yields will absolutely slaughter them. They won't survive the winter. And those big chip makers? Neutral. Watch the foreign flows. If the spooks are leaving the building, don't be the idiot left holding the front door open.
Right, that's the briefing. You're on your own from here. The final investment decision is yours, meaning when it goes pear-shaped, don't come crying to me. Any questions? No? Good. I need a bloody drink. Dismissed.